Hello everyone, I know it's been a few since I was last on here. Let's get the energies for this week. Energies for the upcoming week. The deck wants to sort itself. Okay, at the bottom of the deck in the subconscious, the Magician. So the ability to manifest what it is that you want. I saw something else was turned over. No. Okay, so the ability to manifest what it is you want. First, you have to get your act together, right? You have to get everything in alignment. You have to get all the tools that you need in order to open up that doorway. Let's get some clarifiers. And this is in your subconscious. You're looking at what it is that you need to open up those doorways. Wow. No, buddy. I love you. But there you go. Wow. You just wanted to get... You're messing everything up, buddy. I love you. But... Oh my goodness. Okay. I think... Yeah. And now you're purring. He thinks this is a game. Okay. Perhaps I should pull cards before I start recording. Interesting. next week. Okay, and the Queen of Cups was the last one. He was just rambunctious today. What is the Queen of Cups for next week? Okay. So, we have the Magician, and it's interesting because the Magician also came out under the Five of Pentacles. And so we start off with the Seven of Pentacles, and this is about long-term, sustainable, what it is that you want, your results. It's about taking the long-term view, the things that you know and the things that you own. So there can be alternative forms of abundance, like second jobs, hobbies, getting a reward for something, winning something. So this is about taking the long-term view in regards to your finances and in regards to what you take. Notice the druid here, the druid is not taking, oh my gosh, he's not taking all of the mistletoe, he's only taking some of the mistletoe. Sorry for that. The cat has knocked down the lamp. Now, the cat is very rambunctious today. Perhaps you will also be very rambunctious this week or have a very rambunctious week coming up. So, clarifiers, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So really looking at your skill set, what you're good at, and how you can maintain that in the long term, how you can use that, how you can upskill and use that that skill set, use what you're good at to get mastery, and how that's going to work out in the long term. If you're thinking of changing jobs, or you're thinking of changing any sort of position at work, looking at where you can grow your skills, looking at where you can become more of a master. Okay, Eight of Wands, this is talking about, fast movement. Obviously, it talks about travel, but it also talks about lighting the way forward in terms of that growth, in terms of that long-term sustainability financially. What is it that you need to look at going towards? What is it that you need to look at and shine a light on in order to increase your potential, in order to increase your skill set? Really take a deep look at that for the long term. What skills do you need to develop? Or if you've got skills that are part of, you're reaching for something in your career or in your financial sector, in terms of your finances, what skills can you develop further and push yourself more towards, that will help you in the long term? What should you develop versus just kind of letting go of certain skills? You can let go of certain skills, and that's going to help you focus on the ones that you should be pushing towards, the ones that you should be working more on. So we've got this Knight of Swords. Don't be hasty, don't rush into anything. Look at things from different perspectives. Really be mindful. Yeah, because we've got Knight of Swords again in reverse. We've got Judgment in reverse. Hangman and Two of Wands. So where are you procrastinating? Where are you afraid of moving towards your goals? And where you think you don't have enough information, you don't have enough knowledge to move towards those goals, you're not letting go of the stuff that you need to let go of and heal in order to move forwards. You're feeling very stuck. Where is there a lot of spite, a lot of envy or jealousy, and old ways of thinking around that envy and jealousy that are keeping you stuck? Okay, that's what you need to let go of. And it's about getting that different perspective. It's about really looking at where your actions don't reflect who you are now, but they reflect who you were in the past. Okay, and because of that, they're keeping you stuck. So here we've got the Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Five of Wands. Really taking time out to sort through your emotions, to sort through any offers that are being made to you. I'm guessing this would be job offers, but even offers of love. Really taking the time to heal yourself and not rush into things, because you've come out of like this sort of negative, and we've got the Five of Wands over here too with the Fool. So you've come out of this sort of like negative, maybe you're healing physically, or maybe it's more of like mentally healing from something. So you want to take the time out to sit, to think, to meditate, to look at where the new beginning is going to be at. Not where it is that you've been in the past, not the heartbreak you had in the past, whether it's work related or career related or otherwise. Really sit and look at where you've been and where you want to go now in regards to that. It's fine and dandy to sit and think about the past and be, oh, woe is me, but to really learn from the situation and learn that, hey, I'm not going to fall for this type of person again or this type of situation again. I'm going to focus on me. And I'm going to focus on improving myself, growing myself, and not letting the situation of the past dictate what happens again. Right? So it's all about, coming out of really sitting, thinking, looking, brainstorming, and coming out of this negativity where you were, the dragon is holding on to the golden fleece. It doesn't really have a hoard per se, and it hoards knowledge. But the golden fleece, it's got it in its hand, and Jason and the Argonauts, Jason needs to capture the golden fleece in order to become the king, right? So he needs to take it from the dragon, and he's coming up with ways to distract the dragon so that he can then grab the golden fleece, right? Or so he can kill the dragon. So he can kill his fears, his envy, his jealousy, and so that he can become the master of his own life and his own destiny. Because that's what the golden fleece is about. It's not about actual physical riches. It's about being able to wear your own skin in a healthy way, being able to wear your own divinity in a healthy way, your own royalty in a healthy way, to where you're not making mistakes. Again, you're not being fooled by gold that isn't actually real. You know what the actual value of certain things are. You know what your own value is. Okay, so you need to sit and take that time out. This Five of Pentacles, she's refusing to look at the sun. There is help for her health issue. You know, this is bad health, it's bad debt, it's just feeling really down and out and negative and feeling like you don't have community. But with the sun there's the opportunity for growth. There's the opportunity for healing, for new life, for the new beginning. You know, there is the hound and the rabbit there. So there is abundance, there's loyalty, there is that growth and that opportunity, but she is not seeing it. She's not looking at it. She's hiding her head, her face in the tree, trying to gain knowledge. She needs to like open up and look around. Okay. And here we have the Magician. Being able to manifest what it is that you want from the higher realms, being able to grow what it is that you want, whether it's abundance, whether it's loyalty, whether it's that new beginning for yourself, needing to have all of the tools in order, needing to be able to control your passions in order to open up that door. And this Ace of Pentacles, there is potential. There's a new beginning, whether it's career, it's finances, it's physical possessions here, or your health. There is that opportunity, that new beginning. If you get your passions under control, and if you face what it is that you're afraid of, and start looking towards your growth, start looking towards your community, start looking towards what it is that you actually want to build, you can start chasing your abundance. Two of Pentacles. This is the card of juggling and struggling. This is the card of trying to balance two things at once, and you're barely holding on. You can barely do that. Really needing to look at what you can give up in order to be at peace. Okay? Two of Cups. There's some issue in this Two of Cups. You know, this is usually a meeting of the minds or a meeting of the souls, being on the same wavelength. Some people talk about this card in regards to love, but it can also be platonically not being on the same wavelength mentally or spiritually is another person, not really accepting the help that's being offered, not accepting the other cup, not having your dreams and reality in alignment with each other, and that's why you're struggling. I mean, you can just see this is the sun god. So the sun was in the other picture, and the Five of Pentacles, not there in the Two of Pentacles. It's, you know, clear skies on one side before the storm, and then there's a storm with the two boats echoing the Two Pentacles and the infinity symbol. But here is the sun. Literally, now you've gone from, okay, here's a rock, presumably part of a cliff face, right? There's a cliff over here with a tree overhead and some green grass, and she's standing on the rock. on the beach, right? But now this is, its own little teeny tiny one person sized island, and she's bound, surrounded. The waves are calmer, the sky is calmer, but the waves aren't, it's not fully calm. It's still got some waves there, but the sun is here trying to bring peace, trying to bring growth, offering assistance, and she's ignoring it. This meeting of the minds can't take place. This growth can't take place because she's ignoring it. Okay. So there's this disconnect between the dreams and reality, between the dreams and the growth, and that's causing the struggle. That's causing the storm. So 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, there he is, in and out, and this is the moon now, trying to get clarity, trying to get illumination, trying to understand your own mind as you're chasing after your goals and you're struggling and not understanding. It's keeping you up at night. You're not understanding why you're not reaching your goals. Why everything you drink is, poison, or it's keeping you awake. It's upsetting your stomach. You're not understanding, but it's because you're not looking towards your growth. It's because you're struggling because you're not looking at what you should be looking at. You're not looking towards your potential. You're not getting your stuff together. You're staying bound. You've bound yourself and you're staying bound. You're staying stuck. That's the issue. The 6 of Pentacles. So it talks about generosity and giving, but it also talks about having a balance between the give and the take. Okay? It talks about needing to balance your giving and your taking. This 6 of Pentacles, probably not the best illustration for that. I've never seen an actually really good 6 of Pentacles. Every deck has its own good cards and bad cards. So the 6 of Pentacles, where you're feeling bound, this can talk about reparations, the 6 of Pentacles, but it can also talk about needing to have, with this balance of giving and receiving, this reciprocity, needing to have realistic expectations around your money, around what other people can give to you, around your growth, around the potential for certain things to change. Okay? So you want change, yes. You want to grow, but you need to have those realistic expectations, and you need to understand where your expectations keep you struggling and where they keep you bound and alone and not seeing the truth of the matter, not seeing down to the level that you need to look at it. Then we've got 2 more cards. 5 of Wands again, and the Fool. So the 5 of Wands and the Fool, he starts his new journey. It's all about dropping your baggage from the past and starting the new journey. Notice he's got that little sprig of mistletoe from the 7 of Pentacles there, and he's got the dog from the hound from the 5 of Pentacles with him on his journey. But look at, he doesn't even have like a full set of pants or shoes on. He's rewilded himself. He's got just a little hobo bag, a kerchief tied onto a wand, tied onto a stick, and he's taking off. So the Fool, while it can represent, gullibility and naivety, it's mainly talking about the new journey that you need to have. And sorry, the cat is trying to play with the mic. And how you need to brainstorm that new journey. Use the wisdom that you have from your past when you're sitting there with the Four of Swords and you're thinking about the past, and the Five of Pentacles, and you're thinking about, don't be all woe is me. Be like, this is an opportunity to learn. I can brainstorm. I can come up with something new. This is competitive, playful play. It's not necessarily, it can be competition for jobs or competition for resources, but it can also be competitive play that helps you improve in the best sense of the word of competition. And interestingly enough, we got the Four of Swords in the reverse. So if you're not, and notice the Four of Swords, it's almost like she's on a vision quest. This Four of Swords is like a compass, right? It's like the wheel of the year. And she's sitting in front of it, meditating. When it's in the reverse, you're not doing that meditation. You're not sitting, you're not thinking, you're not taking the time out to really, to convalesce, to really look at what happened and why those obstacles were there for you and what they help you learn. You really need to sit and do that. The Wheel of Fortune, change, karma, right? This is all about fate. It's all about really trying to change your fate for the better, but it's going to change one way or the other. The wheel spins and we don't really have control over it, but we do have control. It's like how they say in psychology circles, we don't have control over the situation, we have control over our reaction to it. And the cat is just being very, very obnoxious today. I don't have control over the cat, but I don't have to yell at him. I don't have to spank him. I can just simply hold him and put him on the bed instead of the top of the dresser. We have control over our actions. So you need to sit and think and brainstorm your new approach to your actions regarding this situation. And we have the Queen of Cups, which we also have from the Druidcraft, and we have Temperance. Learning to blend our life, learning to blend our actions and reactions so that they promote health, so they promote this new harmonious beginning, this healing, this balance in our life, this self-respect, this self-love. Oh my goodness. Yes, you're being a little clingy. You're disrupting the reading. Did you know that? You're disrupting it. So really stop and take the time to have this new beginning, to brainstorm your reactions and how they change the course of your life, your reactions to whatever has been going on, whatever competition, whatever limited resources you feel have been in your life lately. the Queen of Cups, self-love, romantic love, intuition, the flow of creativity, trying new things, right? So Queen of Wands, I think this was originally upright. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Reconnect to yourself, to your passion, to your joy in life, and that's going to bring you strength and luck. Reconnect to the things that get you fired up about life, the things that you're passionate about. So take some time out to practice self-love and to practice love for other people by reconnecting. Okay? And this Ten of Wands, notice feeling trapped by some of the passions, and the golden fleece is down there, but he's not going for the golden fleece. He feels like some of his passions, some of his creative ventures, they're keeping him trapped, they're keeping him burdened, and he's feeling like he can't get out of it. So the Ten of Wands is about understanding where you've been with those burdens, with those, sorry, he's playing with the mic, with those passions, and looking at where you can drop those burdens. Understanding that, you might have 5 different passion projects that you want to do, but you have limited time. You have limited energy. And so to try and do them all is burdening you. And you might need to drop some of those in order to really focus on your spirituality, in order to really focus on being in charge of your life. And this is self-care. Limiting the amount of people who you surround yourself with, the amount of things that you try to do in a day, the amount of things. I'm not saying that you have to get rid of all your possessions and, become like a Buddhist monk where you never feed yourself. You rely on alms from people in the community to feed you, and you spend all your time totally focused on your spirituality. I'm not saying that you need to do that, but having less things to focus on, whether it's actual physical things, daily tasks, people in your life, or spiritual tasks, weekly tasks, having less to focus on means that the quality of the things you do focus on improves. And that is self-care. That is self-love, and that is also love for the people and the things that you do keep in your life, because you spend more quality time with them, you spend more quality spiritual time, you give more of your spiritual self to them. I kind of lost my train of thought for a second with the cat, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying. So it's better for yourself, and it's better for everything that you own and the people around you, the animals around you, to have less and to focus on the quality and the quality of time that you spend with those animals, with those people, with those objects that you do own. Okay? I hope this is helpful for the upcoming week. Really look at the long term. Yeah, upskilling, focusing on the skills that you're already good at, in continuing to push those skills forward while letting go of ones that you aren't good at and people that you don't really need in your life anymore, objects you don't really need, stuff that isn't quality, letting go of that stuff. Letting go of thoughts, old behaviors that are keeping you stuck, that aren't quality in your life. So I guess this week is about quality, sorry. Okay, so brainstorm those ideas. Have a great week. I might see you Wednesday. I don't know, I'm slowly getting back into feeling more normal again, health-wise. So we'll see how it goes. Have a great week. Take care.